Hey water signs, welcome to your week ahead energy read. So this is a week ahead energy for Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, and thank you very much for tuning in. Also welcome any new watchers. New energy is always welcome. So let's see what we have for you. As usual, I've shuffled, taken the jumpers, and they're waiting to be read, and I just want a couple of oracles to frame off the read. That one flipped over. So okay, so here we go. So the first one, we've got building blocks. This is about setting down foundations and building upon those foundations, very strong foundations. So this is you in the mix. This is you in the process of getting where you're going, but you're building, and you're building on solid foundations. I might want to expand upon that just to make sure I'm not feeding you any dud information. It does speak for itself, but there might be more to it. We've got between worlds here, so you're in transitioning. You're in transition, sorry. So there we are. We've got that beautiful flamingo coming out of the dark and emerging into the light. But yeah, you've got 2 foots in both camps at the moment. So it's almost like you're coming out of a dark night of the soul type energy. But fear not, because we've got the light coming in, which is absolutely gorgeous. And you see she, I don't know if it's a he or a she, not gender specific, but the flamingo is wearing a crown that is exploding with light here. So it's on the way, folks, if you're feeling a bit wobbly about anything. Now, let's go to this building block card, and I'm going to read from the book just to, yeah, I feel that this needs a bit of expansion. Strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. So okay, that's what I said in different words, but let's actually read the oracle message. I think it's going to be important. I've been pulled to do it, so let's just go for it. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Just turn the page. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve you as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. How wonderful is that? I am stoked that I read out of the book, because there was so much to that card that met the eye. Of course, there's the obvious, which I stated. But yeah, it's about looking at your life so far and reevaluating and seeing if you're taking the things along with you that are really necessary, that are serving you, that are making your life fruitful. So really beautiful. And as you're transitioning, because you're coming out of the dark into the light, this is so important to make sure that all your core beliefs and values are in place, and you make sure you know exactly what you're taking along the journey with you. A really important one, I feel, here. Now, not surprisingly, then, the overarching energy, we've got the 7 of Cups, guys. 7 of Cups, this is a learning curve that you're on. Actually, look at that. What else have we got here? Yeah, we've got 7 of Cups here, so the learning curve. He looks forlorn, that wolf, doesn't he? But I think it's you trying to get to grips with the things that you are learning or want to learn, because you're trying to, you know, up level. You're trying to get to the next stepping stone in your life. And this is the learning. This is you coming out of the dark. This is the transition. So this is the wolf here at this stage. And it's almost like you're looking down. Look, you're looking down and you can see the line that you can cross into the light. It's absolutely stunning. You can see it. It's tangible. So you know that it's in reach. The goal is in reach. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm just going to pick up the card that's behind this card because we've got the sun, guys. So you are in transition. If you are struggling, if it is a bit of a dark night of the soul, the sun's behind you. It's not far behind you, so it's coming up. You've got to persevere here, because the good is about to come in. The light is coming in. You know, you are on the cusp. So, you know, I can't believe how well these cards frame this reading. We've got the energy leaving you is the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords. Now, this is about change. So obviously, if you are transitioning, if you're going through, you know, if you're emerging into the light world, if you like, you're bound to feel a bit apprehensive. There are anxieties are going to kick in, but thankfully the sword cards are thought-based. So I would say come out of your head a bit and process from the heart rather than from the head. And once you've done that, once you can get past that, stability is going to come in for you. A degree of balance is going to, you know, resume. Because that's all everybody wants really ultimately at the end of the day, is a bit of balance in their life. But yeah, you're going through, this is telling me that you're in conflict with yourself. And fear not, because we've got the sun at your back and you're emerging into the light. So really, really beautiful. And the energy coming in just reiterates that it's coming to an end. It's a completion card. You're at the end of the cycle. So the number 10 reduces to a 1. So this is on its way out. Great, because we want it to go. And then we've got this new cycle started. So it's a new stepping stone coming in for you. It's fresh, it's new, it's beautiful. What can I say? Absolutely wonderful. And then we've got the outcome position. We've got the Seven of Swords. So we've got another 7 here. So this is that learning curve. This is you emerging into the light now. So we've got the 7, that's the overarching here. This is you looking down at the line that you're going to cross into the light. This is you crossing the light, you know, which is absolutely beautiful. You've got a gem in your beak there. So you've gathered some absolutely important nuggets of information along the way. And also there's a snake in this card. This is about shedding your skin. This is about letting go of what doesn't serve you and taking along the gems that do. You know, absolutely beautiful. You know, snakes need to shed their skin, otherwise they suffocate. And we're no different. You know, our emotions, our thoughts, our physicality, our spirit, we all need to shed along the way. Otherwise we stifle and become stagnant. Once you've done this, once that process has taken place, here it is. There's the stability you're craving and that you're looking for. So it's all there. It's absolutely wonderful, water signs. Really, really beautiful read. A read of emergence. It's like the phoenix rising. Stunning, absolutely stunning. That belongs there and that belongs there. Right, let's see what the animals have to offer for the week coming. What a lovely read. So that darkness, it's lifting, it's absolutely lifting. But as I said at the beginning of the read, come out of your head and into your heart space. Act from the heart space, you know. Do good, get good. That's the sequence. Right, one's fallen out, but let me see if one more shuffle to see if we can get another one. I do like to have a couple. Do you know, when I was preparing for this read, I've got rituals that I do, i.e., you know, meditation, vibration, like clearing with sound. I use my tuning fork, I use my bowl. I use all sorts of things in order to clear the cards and myself before embarking on the next read. And I actually missed a step in the read and had to, in the ritual, and had to backpedal and then do it again. So just the fact that I did that, I'm going to say to you, are you getting ahead of yourself? This is a step-by-step process and can't be rushed. So if you're going too fast, you're going to miss something. So do take your time when you're going through this process. It's such an important time to come out of the dark into the light. Certainly if it's a dark night of the soul, which can be very painful at times. So take your time. Slowly, slowly catch your monkey, folks. Right, what have we got? Right, the Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Absolutely time for a deep dive. This is you coming into the light now. And this is about newness that you bring with you. What do you want things to be? Dig deep, core beliefs, you know, all the good things that the building block cards building block card mentioned at the beginning of the read. These are the things that you need to take on this deep dive with you. Really, really important. And what a beautiful card. So we've got flamingos and swans for you. We've got we've got owls, we've got birds everywhere in this read. So keep your ears open and your eyes open for any messages coming in, because, you know, birds bring messages, don't they? So and you've got the beautiful birds, you've got the elegance, the peace, and you've got the wisdom of the owls here. So you've got so much goodness coming in. It's really beautiful. And then we've got the koi fish spirit. There is always enough. And of course, you know, water signs, there is always enough. Sometimes, you know, when we're coming from a place of lack, all that does is bring in more lack. Start with gratitude. Start with gratitude for what is, and what unfolds is always phenomenal. So, you know, just count your blessings for today and what you have, you know, the life you have, the food you have, just the simple things. You know, it's you know, the saying, chop wood, carry water. You know, do the mundane day-to-day things, be grateful for them, and then watch what unfolds afterwards. You know, absolutely beautiful. And then we've got the butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. And there you are, transforming, in transition. You're crossing the line, guys. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a really beautiful reading. Really beautiful. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it means something to you. And more importantly, I hope it helps. Because that is the goal here. And all that remains for me to say now, it's a wrap. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be here next week with your June readings. So have a lovely weekend. Be kind to yourself and each other. Toodle pip, guys.